Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a livery for your own car on Assetto Corsa. So first, you need to have content manager. You gotta have your car, you know. This is like a car that's kind of still like work in progress, but for the sake of this video, it'll work. Yeah, let's get started. Alright, so the first thing you're gonna need is the DDS plugin for Photoshop. You can find it in the first link in the description. It'll take you to here. You just download it and then you just drop it into your files right here in your Photoshop plugins, and you should be good. So let's get started. Alright, once you're all set up and ready, got your DDS plugin, all you need to do now is click on folder, go to skins, then create a new folder in there, and you can name it whatever you want. I'm gonna just call it YT_livery. If you're putting spaces, I think you have to put underscores. I'll just check real quick if that doesn't work. And then hold up. Where'd I put it? And we'll see if that works. Actually, it's gonna be hard to tell. I guess maybe you can put spaces. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm just not gonna put spaces because underscores. But yeah, once you've done that, what you need to do is you need to go to your CM showroom and then right click anywhere that's using the texture of the outside body of the car. So just right click, like maybe the doors, hood, front bumper, side skirts, trunk, rear bumper, whatever you want really that's using that same texture. You'll see that the TX diffuse is the same on all of it. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the textures here, TX diffuse, click on these three dots, and then you're gonna calculate the AO. Personally, I would go with 4096 by 4096, which you can change by clicking on down here and then calculating map custom size and then typing that in and then just hitting OK. But a lot of people like to go with 2048 by 2048 because it's quicker, but 4096 by 4096 is higher quality. So I'm gonna just go with that. I'm gonna let this render and then I'll just cut to when it's done rendering. Alright, so it's about done rendering, and you'll see that once it's done rendering, it'll enlarge on your screen. It's a big box with your car on it. It's all flattened out. This is the AO map of your car. If you made your car, you would have had to create this. So you probably already know what that is. But what you need to do now is you just need to download this. Sometimes this doesn't show up. Just click these arrows or just like hover over down here. And then you need to download it. Sometimes, yeah, make sure you're on the one that can download. Download that, and then you gotta put it into the new folder you made in your skin section. YT livery for me. And you save it right there. And then you can X out all this, right? And then open up that folder again. And then go to your skins and the folder you just made. And then open this in Photoshop. You could, for me, it automatically will open in Photoshop. You can click open with Photoshop, or just drag and drop it into Photoshop when you have Photoshop opening. Yeah, and it should work. Alright, once you're in Photoshop, what you need to do is you need to unlock this layer and then change your blend mode to multiply. This basically allows you to make the art under it. So if you add another layer, drag that under it, and then add some art, it'll show up, but it'll keep the like values of this layer, because you don't want to mess with this layer, otherwise it'll mess up your car in game. So now you can just make your design. Like, let's make like a nice little fade, make it from like here to here, you know, color the back bumper in here to here. Boom. Yeah, it's whatever for now, just a tutorial. And then let's say we want to add some text. Ooh, text tool. Boom, right YouTube. Yeah. And then we make it like, we'll make it like nice little purple. I like that color. Why not? Just for the tutorial, you guys could do however you want. And then boom, place it wherever you want it. Control T basically gives you this ability to move it and rotate it. And then Control Z to go back. But I'm assuming you guys know how to use Photoshop. It's pretty simple stuff. If not, there's lots of tutorials on YouTube. But once you've done that, you make your design. We'll just put YouTube. What I like to do, I see a lot of people that don't do this. Duplicate your layer. So hold Alt, drag it up, then hit Control T, hold Shift, drag it across, right click, and then rotate it 180 degrees, and then Shift, drag where you want it. This way, you can read it on both sides of the car. So it's not one side's the right direction, the other side's flipped. This way, I see a lot of cars, even pro cars, that don't do this. It's kind of lazy, but I guess it's hard when you have a lot of decals that you have to flip and rotate and move around, but it makes it look a lot better. Something I also like to do is I like to make them gradients. Gradients, maybe add a little satin or something. But you can actually make this like, let's say you had some like decals or something that you want to make a different color. You can just double click on it and then open up the layer styles and type gradient. Click on gradient. And you could select your own gradients. Yeah, we'll just leave it like this for now. Yeah, we'll also, if you have any decals or something, you can add that in. I have a whole folder here. Just stuff that I downloaded from the ACMP Discord. I'll leave a link to that in the description. But you can just drag in some stuff. Let's say we want this dragon. Boom, drag it in. Dragging in the dragon. And we can put it where we want it. Let's put it like right here. This is an outline. Put a gradient overlay on it. Why not? And put under the text. That was like a cool dragon in there. Add a dragon. You can add your decals or whatever. And then, once you're done, you just right click on the top layer or an empty layer, I guess, and then flatten it. Boom. That'll lock it, make the thing normal, and it'll save all your designs. Then what you can do is hit File, Save As, skin.ds or whatever your thing is in your liveries. Boom, save it, replace that file, and this will show up. Leave this like this. On these settings, if it's different, make sure they're the same as mine. Pause the video. And then hit OK. It'll do its thing. And once it's done, you're basically done. You can go back to CM showroom, open up your livery, and boom, it shows up. Wow. One extra thing I like to do with my liveries is I like to hit Control Z a bunch of times until it just opens up back before we flatten the image. And then I like to save the PSD in the same file as the livery, just in case I want to make any changes later, you know, or if you're making it for someone else and they want to add some changes, you can do that. But then after you're done that, close it. And then what you can do is you can get a livery.png. It's just I just copy and pasted this from another one. So like I just went to yellow, copy and pasted this into here. I opened this in Photoshop, right? Just open it, and you can design this however you want. This is going to be the icon for your livery. So just let's put that dragon in there. Yeah, well, let's just put that dragon outline in there. We'll enlarge this, I guess, so it looks nice. Or like, you know what? That looks sick. Just leave it like this. Why not? File, save as, and then make that PNG, livery.png, save it, replace it, okay, and then boom, And then boom, it shows up. Nice. Now if you open up the showroom, let it load, you have your livery. Wow. And you have an icon. You're done. You can go drive around, drift around. Chilling. But yeah, that's it for today's video. If you guys want a more in-depth video of how I make liveries, like how I made this livery, or if you guys want to know how I do Chrome or something else, just let me know in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.